Yo, what up? Oh, you're probably wondering what we're doing now. I am gonna rate the blue shards. Let's start with craft work. I should probably put it right there. Yep, that's basically just what you see. You can map it out real quick. It's not really that effective though. Not really doing that much damage to be honest, but it's more used for solving puzzles. As you can plainly see. It's used for that. Yeah, it's not effective against bosses whatsoever, not one bit. At least you can clear out weak enemies, but you have to like grade it up. But yeah, you have to like rank it up all the way for it to be somewhat effective at that. As you can see, it's not very effective against the boss. At least you can spam it out real quick without spending too much MP on it. Yeah, you do have to grade. You do have to rank it up to give it attack capability. Just why? Why would you use this? I mean, the cost is really cheap. But yeah. Oh yeah, accelerator. You get this towards the end of the game. Gotta go fast. Gotta go fast. That's for when you gotta go fast, man. Of course, my favorite thing to do with it. Let's come over here. You can just spam it out real quick. You can just do this and farm money, man. Just do that and farm money, man. Of course, it lets you get anywhere real quick. It does have some slight attack capability, but it's not a lot of damage, and you're more likely to take damage, rather. More likely to take damage. Oh, but another thing you can do with it, hold on while I get to my special sword out. You can do that. And you can become whirling blades of death. Granted, you're likely to take damage. You're likely to take damage, really. Well, honestly, I would not really use that over just basic movements against the boss. But, you know, it's very effective for getting around. Let's use it around real quick at any location you want. The only downside is this towards the end of the game, and you have to beat a blue ninja in a foot race to get it. Of course, the way to beat that blue ninja, you just need to get out. You need to get out Reflector Ray, which is right there. And also, you need to equip. Right, here is the speed belt somewhere around here. Yeah, there we go. Those will help you beat the ninja. Or you should probably just use it for navigating, really. Now we're getting into the really OP stuff. Stand still. Now watch this. This is gonna be awesome. See, as you can see, he can't do anything and you're just gonna run right over him, man. And of course, it works on the normal enemies. Yeah, just turn yourself into Dio, man. In fact, let me show you how to beat Dio, man. First you get Standstill and Chisel Barrage. And then you stop time. See, you can beat Dio if you really want to. And that is not bad at all. Of course, if you get the Chisel Barrage's hitbox on the enemies,
Take this.
first it'll stick. Of course, why stop there, though? But why stop there when you can do all sorts of fun stuff with this one? Now, where's my gun? Oh, yeah. Get out my recycle hat. And you can send out a bunch of bullets. Send out as many bullets as you want. If you really want to get crazy, just do this. get really crazy, man. Of course, but basically a bunch of shards that's really, really crazy, man. Really OP stuff right there. You can't even rank this up because it's so powerful, man. Alright, Beast Guardian is actually really good. This will help you a lot against the 8-bit Nightmare. What it does is it guards against attacks. Yeah, you can even attack while using it, unlike Directed Shield. It's similar to Directed Shield, only you can attack while using it. Very useful for guarding against attacks. So, I'd say that's really good. It's really good against 8-bit Nightmare, too. Because you can block his flame pillars with it, and he'll do, like, no damage to you. So, I recommend that one quite a lot. You get it from the Wolfman, so it's not too bad. It's not too far into the game that you get it. Of course, getting it to rank up requires endgame materials. Now let's get the Feral Claws, which is fun to get late in the game. I mean, look at that. Look at that. Are you not satisfied with that? Yeah, it's like Beast Guardian, except you attack everything around you. Turn yourself into blades of death, man. And with the Krispy Kreme right here, man, it's pretty much just it's gonna shred everything, man. That's what makes it really good. That's awesome. I like that. Not as much as Standstill, to be honest. But then again, Standstill is OP. Shadow Tracer. A lot of people say this is really good, but actually do less damage to the enemy. They actually don't really do all that much damage to me. Plus you have to get proper spacing on that attack. Of course, here's the problem of you having to get proper spacing. You can see it's not really working well there. Maybe if I equipped a different weapon. Yeah, they only do a fraction of the actual damage that you're dealing. Of course, it does let you get a bunch of clones that do all sorts of stuff. They're okay. They're okay. I can't see why everybody's so crazy about that. Look, Feral Claws is way better at being offensive, really. Plus you have to kind of make the Shadow Tracer go where you want it to go, so you can get that damage off. I mean, it's okay, but yeah, just use Feral Claws if you want offense. Of course, you get it earlier than Feral Claws anyway. Alright guys, Bunnymorphous time! The first feature of this is that it changes how Miriam looks in the menu. Which of course is very useful. But yeah, we got that Bayonetta backstep. Throws out daggers. You can step on things if you really want to. And of course, if you do a jump kick or a slide, you're going to do damage to them. Plus, I don't even need Jeeble's glasses for this. Because once your MP region gets high enough, yeah, you pretty much don't have to worry about draining your MP. Except with the Night Pulse attack. Now that Night Pulse is really draining MP again. And of course you have the Tunley kick too. And the tunneling kick is okay if the opponent were more stationary, to be honest. As you can see, you don't even need to worry about running out of MP. For some reason it drained way more MP than it was supposed to with that knife. Not really sure what's going on there. But yeah, it's a pretty nice, sexy addition. Granted, it's not quite as OP as it used to be since it got nerfed. That does quite a bit of damage when you're early. It does quite a bit of damage. It might even do more damage than your normal weapons when you get it, man. So I'd say that's pretty good for most of the game, but towards the late game it gets less and less good. Alright, healing, we need to discuss this, because there is a way to make this really, really good. Basically, what we need is a nice flat surface. And we can just rest in a chair and heal up our MP and our HP both at once. And that's just how you use it, man. Just combine it with summon chair, and you can heal your MP while you heal your HP, man. Obviously, the heal's really low. Heal's really low at max grade and max rank, but yeah, you just combine it with summon chair and it works really, really good. Basically, you're just going to get back your MP that you're spending for it, and you're going to get back your HP. It's really good. But you guys probably thought summon chair was useless. I can assure you, no, it is not. Sacred Shade, it's really painful to get this to really max out, so... And you have to hold down the button to actually get anything out of it. But yeah, it's just basically a stat boost. I mean, that's a marginal stat boost. 103 luck. Yeah, 20 points in luck is actually not that bad. But keep in mind, you have to get that to like max rank. You have to grade it up to max grade though. It requires some in-game materials to actually do that though. Granted, I assume once you do, it's pretty amazing towards getting shards and lots of rare items. So, I'm assuming it can be used for that. The downside is you have to hold down the button to actually get it to work at all. It's sort of like healing, except it just gives you stat boosts. And the more you grade it up, the more stat boosts you get. Oh no, craftwork, it's mostly for puzzles. Accelerator is really good. Not useful for offense, but useful for navigation. Standstill is OP. Why would I need to say anything else? Beast Guardian and Feral Claws both have uses, and they're both pretty good at what they do. And I'd say Shadow Tracer and Sacred Shade. Shadow Tracer is kind of the... I mean, it's okay. Bunny-Morphous is pretty good for most of the game. I mean, fairly speaking, most of your weapons are probably doing less damage by the time you get it. Plus it does have, you know... And plus, you know, it has this. How can you not like that? That's awesome. Right, right, we're not focusing on that. No, Baka. I don't know what you mean, Baka. Healing you can use in combination with Summon Chair. And Summon Chair means you get back all your MP really quickly. And while you're resting, you can just restore your HP. You have plenty of MP regen, it's pretty good. Sacred Shade, just for stat boost. I do like that plus 20 luck, I can see why that would be useful. Alright now, I guess that's the end of the video, guys. I apologize for it being rather short. There's not really a lot of manipulative shards to go over, man. I mean, there's only like 9 of them in the game, man. Well, so far. I wonder if there'll be any more in the sequel. I hear they are planning some more DLC for this. That's gonna be free. Hopefully they add another one, huh? I'd like to see something like Barebat from Order of Ecclesia, man. Anyway, goodbye.